Welcome to Divinity Virtue. My name is Dustin Taylor. I actually haven't made a video in probably 2 weeks. Haven't gone out in 2 weeks. Haven't done anything in 2 weeks. It just seems very interesting because, like I said, I've been only trying to do videos if I can teach something or if I can just get my thoughts out so that I don't have to pay for therapy and counseling because I'm poor and life has already beat me down as it is. But it's just I kind of okay. So my life is very I've made it very cut and dry where I wake up, go to the gym, come back, grab some cheap groceries that are healthy for you, eat for 5 hours, work on my business, and maybe do snow removal if it snows. So this year it snowed like yesterday. And the interesting part about yesterday was that the guy I work for, he's a friend, and he owns his own company and everything. So maybe people don't quite understand spiritual awakening and they must just think I'm crazy. It's okay. Like, I think I'm crazy as well. And the way, like, my body works, I have to, like, and this sounds so weird, and maybe it's just age. I don't know. I really don't know. But the way I have to set up it's like I have to know what I'm doing the next day to either like find enough hours to sleep or 'cause I don't really sleep well. So I was asking my friend, I said, okay, like this is when it's supposed to snow. Like, what's our time frame? And he goes, okay, well, be ready for 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. And I'm thinking, hey, you know what? That's fine. Like I'll go to bed early on Friday, won't go out, be ready for 7. We'll shovel snow until 7 at night, whatever it is, and then I'll go to the bar on Saturday. And so I wake up at 7, doesn't message me. By 11 o'clock, he finally gets around and messages me. He goes, oh, we're working at 5 p.m. And I already believe that everything in life is already planned out. And I know, like I said, I sound crazy, but like I said, how can people know the ending of my life and who I'm going to meet and the conversations years before they even happen, right? Like, so by that logic, if everything, all of your major arcanas, all the people that you're supposed to meet come through your life, everything's already planned out. It's like in my head, the way I see life is that whatever I've been working for today has probably already happened 8 years down the line, right? That's the weird way of thinking for me. Is that if everything is already planned out in my life, so when I tell people like, "Hey, I'm going to get the kingdom," and they go, "What does that mean to you?" And I said, "Well, I'm a nobody. I come from the hood. I know the fast way of life very well. I'm educated, and I've been to the mountaintop 3 times. I'm crashing down 3 times even harder. So this time around, I said, I'm going to change everything. If everything's already planned out, why shouldn't I think that my company is going to be successful? Whether the consulting is going to be successful or not, I can tell you that my cousin yesterday, I don't know what it is about people. Like, here's the deal. If you have dreams or goals or anything else and somebody wants to shit on your parade, go tell them where to go. But you know what? I told him yesterday, I told him very politely, I said, you know what? I don't really care for what you think. Like, I'm glad that you're making $10,000 a month on cryptocurrency. Cool. Okay. I'll dabble a little bit in it, but you know what? It's really hard to dabble into something when you have no money. You're trying to survive as it is. So either I go full on close to bankruptcy, where I have nothing left to my name, claim bankruptcy, and then what? Restart over? Okay. I'm already at the bottom. Sure. And I've thought about bankruptcy quite a bit because one of my buddies, his girlfriend, just claimed bankruptcy last week, I believe. And I don't know what her debt was, 20, 30,000. It's a fair change, but she ended up going back to school. Yeah, she just couldn't find a job. Kind of how everything's working for everyone else right now. And so she claimed bankruptcy, and I guess what has happened is it clear all of her bankruptcy for 9 months. She's not allowed credit cards, loans, anything like that, and she has to pay a little bit back each month just to cover fees or to pay down a percentage. I'm not too sure. I'm not fully involved, and I've never ever claimed bankruptcy. I know about the statute of credit limitations because I've taken that course, but I don't know about the bankruptcy and whatnot. So, anyways, it sounds like they cleared it all up, and it's interesting because him and her have said, "Fine, we're going to claim bankruptcy," but now all they're doing is everything that they earn now, they put their money into Bitcoin. And I'm looking at all these like cryptocurrencies. There's what 10,000 of them, and it's going to be the change of the world. But they're all pump and dump stocks. They're all going to be. They'll get to a certain mark. Whoever's got the most money in there will wait, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, drop it like it's hot. Once you drop it, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be so many people in this world. It's just, it's like it's a legit way of scamming the world and not going to jail. So now people are doing white collar crime on the computer like every day, and they'll get away with it. It's a quick way to get rich, and I get it because honestly, I've been watching this one guy on YouTube who just trades crypto, and he seems like a very smart individual. He does the graphs, he looks at the ROIs, he looks at everything. So I'm going to follow him to get his knowledge and whatnot. And there's going to be some cryptos that I might dabble in, and that's just to get a little bit of the pump and dump so that I can pay off my credit cards and my debt and whatnot, stuff like that, so I don't have to claim bankruptcy. But you know, like I said, my cousin, he was just shitting on me. He goes, like I make $10,000 a month sitting on my ass. And he goes, why do you even want to go to Africa? You'll probably get killed there. You need money over there, stuff like this. He goes, you need to focus all your attention on one idea. And this is where it gets to the point where I think, go F yourself, straight up, because I don't live your life. You don't live my life. You've never been through a spiritual awakening. You don't know that you're actually supposed to do something and actually help this world out. And when I tell people my idea, and I'm not even going to fully tell people my idea, but I know what my idea is, that if I get everything lined up, when I tell you guys I'm going to be a king, like I'm not even lying. I'm telling you so truthfully that my idea changes the game. The game, the world, okay? There was one day when I was working on my business and I chuckled. And the reason I chuckled was because I said to myself, I go, if my videos ever get out and I actually do change the game, I'm dead. I probably am dead. But then I'm thinking, The same people that I'm trying to bring down, I'm trying to be those people. I'm trying to be the elite. And you're going to say, okay, that's a lot of ego. That's a lot of bravado. I go, no, 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 no. The difference is I'm getting an opportunity in Africa where I'm given acres, thousands for free. Who gets land anywhere in this world for free? Okay. That's my first opportunity. Second opportunity. I know they live in mud huts. They're not living in nice homes. Even if I live in a basement, I still live in a heated, nice home. They don't. They don't live in nice homes. The people that I know in this city, they work hard because this is either a blue collared city, a farm city, or you're doing the drug hustle. Let's get real. There's nothing else in my city. So, well, I know a lot of guys who work hard, who own their own businesses, who either build up condos, build up houses, stuff like that. I'm going to tell you right now, if I take this idea down to Africa and they actually get on board with me, not only will I have thousands of acres, hey, guess what? Maybe I won't be rich overnight, but within 10 years, I might be making $100 million a year. 100 mil. I don't know about you, but $10,000 a month, I'll bypass the next 10 years. Live like a peasant. Because I'm going to tell you, when I do become king, I will have so much, you won't even believe it, that my legacy will be so deep. My family's legacy will be so deep. I'm changing the generation. What I come from now, my kids will have to strive to be even better. And I'm going to tell you, I'm putting a big mark on their future because everything I'm doing is to gamble on a legacy. And I just think, he just came at me hard last night. And I thought about it, and it's like, man, why is he getting me riled up? And I'm trying to control myself. And it's like, when you want to type those messages, just let them go. I I typed them, deleted them, typed them, deleted them. And I'm thinking, if you really want me to let you go, like I would have just gone off on him. I'm thinking, he goes, well, you should listen to your mom. You'll be dead in Africa. And I go, once again, my life is already planned. So's your life. Whether people believe it or not, your life is already planned. So if I'm dead and I'm supposed to die in Africa, then that's the way God wants me to go. Okay? But I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not there to hurt anyone. I'm going to go there with an intention to actually make them better. Because I keep telling people, if I stay in Canada, I'm going to become prime minister. And if I become prime minister, all of Canada is going to hate me. Hate me. Hate me. Hate me. I'll guarantee it. This country shut a shithole. I would change this country in a second. Like you guys would not even believe what I could do to this country if you gave me the power. And it's crazy. And it's not even that. It's just the fact that I know my country spends more money than we make. So what does that mean? In economic terms, it means that we're we're always going to be in debt because we have illogical reasoning of how to run a country. And then we bring up our individuals like peasants. We're actually bringing in immigrants and paying for them to go to school and live. But yet we don't help out our own people. We don't help out our seniors. We don't help out our veterans. We don't help out the people who have zero addictions trying to just get by in life and be a better version of themselves. We don't help out those people. We don't. What does that tell you? This country is a shithole. Okay? Third world country shithole. I'm going to tell you how many times I walk past people and they think I'm a drug dealer. You know why? It's because I go outside and I look like a hood rat. When I go outside, I make sure that you don't even know who I am. Unless you know who I am, you don't know who I am. I don't need people talking about me. I don't need people watching me. When people come up to me and it's one of two things. Hey man, you hustler? Nah man. Straight game. Oh, do you need anything? Nah man, I'm good. I don't know how many people come up to me and ask me either for drugs or to sell me drugs. One of the two. And they're not even undercover cops. They're just junkies. I get it. They're just doing their own hustle. I get it. So, like I said, life is already planned out, right? Life is already planned out. I I've never had to be so patient. Like when he came at me, he told me to fix and figure out all my ideas, and I said, you know what? Here's the deal. You don't even know where I'm at in life. How about this? My company's done. Done. My financials, I did them all yesterday to make sure they were updated. Done. I have phoned an offshore corporation out of Seychelles to get a corporate business license. 2,800 US dollars. I'm getting the final paperwork and everything done. In one of my other videos, I said I applied for a grant. Yeah, you know what happened? I ended up applying and the lady gave me the wrong information. So now I'm going to be out 6 weeks minimum before I get that grant money. So, okay, that's fine. Today's March 3rd. So that means by what? April, mid April. April to mid April. I will get that grant money. I will send it in once I get approved for it. And then the rest, will have to pay $1,700, I think it is, out of my own pocket. Okay, fine. That's going to go straight on my visa. Done. So by May, and you know what? I'm still gonna have debt. I'm still gonna be around that 15 to $18,000 of debt. But I'll have Bitcoin. I'll also have a job lined up with one of my other friends, and hopefully by May, if everything works out, and I sell off the Bitcoin, my job works out, maybe I'm down to $10,000 debt. I'll be very close to a six pack corporation, and then I start my consulting company where I help people focus on their health and wellness, where they learn that people who want to shit on you is because they're scared. They shit on you because of their own illogical reasons. Like at the end of the day, okay, let's if we really want to be 100% truthful and honest, somebody said, "Hey, Dustin, I'm going to show you a way to make $10,000 a month sitting on your ass. Are you going to be okay with that?" And I'm going to go, that seems like a pretty easy life. $10,000 or not a day, $10,000 a month. That pays for all my bills. My debt will be gone within 2 months, and all I would have to do is wake up, work out, eat, and repeat. That's all I do right now. Now I'm going to tell you, it's a healthy life, but it's not the most enjoyable, fun life, okay? And I told him, I said, even if my idea fails, my consulting idea fails, it shouldn't because that's going to be my bread and butter. I'm going to make sure that that's my bread and butter no matter what. That any time I move forward, I'm going to always have a funnel of clients so that I can always work on something, make $300 to $500 a day, working 3 to 4 hours a day. Okay? And then when I gain enough expertise in my own idea, I'm going to tell you guys that once I get over 500 clients, my prices are probably going to go up to $500 an hour. Because then that means that not only will I have become a professional in my own idea, I will have helped enough people succeed that I can eventually charge higher prices and attract higher clientele. I'm not trying to play a lowball game, but I also know that everything takes steps. I'm not going to race to the end on this one. 39 years old, even if this took me till 45 just to finally get everything going, that's what, 5, 6 years of my life where I've controlled everything, I've had a passion, and I've kept moving forward with people talking behind me because they don't get this. At the end of the day, I knew my paradigms. Once I figured them out, I knew my paradigms. And this is the craziest part because why I keep telling people life is already planned out is that if, like I said, two different people told me I'm going to marry my best friend and eventually move to Australia, fine. So if that's the ending, and I'm happy with that, I knew about the twin flame. Okay, I didn't understand that was three stories in this game of love. But you know what? Clearly, I want to fall in love, but I don't know how to love very well. But I'm going to tell you, this next goal, when I finally get that best friend, she wants anything, she can have it. She wants to go do something, and it's something that I don't care for. You know what? I'm not going to make a complaint about it. I'm just going to go enjoy. I'm just going to go do whatever event she wants to do. If it's a home and garden, let's go. Who cares? Because you know what? If it makes her happy, fine. Because you know what I want? This is all I want. I want someone who's a ride or die. Somebody who's going to build a family with me and build this business. And if she says, hey, I like your idea in Africa, guess what? With her, her heart's big. She loves humans. She loves animals. What if I take her down to Africa? Well, I'm building up ideas to help out all these Africans. What if she learns and teaches them English or helps out the animals? Hmm. Wouldn't that help her be happy as well? And I'll pay for everything. I'll make sure that she gets paid for everything. I'll make sure that she has her own life as well, in case everything ever goes astray or awry or whatever the word is. I will pay for everything. I got no problem with that. She wants a house with pink polka dots and yellow lines. All right, she can have it. You know, but there's only a few things that I will say no to. She wants cats. I'm definitely allergic to cats. So she would have to say, hey, you can't have cats, please. Okay? Other than that, I don't care. I'll take care of her. You know what? There's not going to be it doesn't even have to be a 50-50. As long as you're loyal, respectful to me, and want to build up my business and build up this world with me, that's it. I'm good. If you want to go hang out in Saskatchewan, not something I want to do, but let's go. I'll go to Saskatchewan. I don't care. I'm not, at the end of the day, when I think about it now, like this whole like 3D world, don't get me wrong, I love shiny things. I love aesthetics. I love stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm still part of that 3D world, but it doesn't do anything for you. It's just all instant gratification at the time. And I learned, like I said, with my paradigms, that the twin flame, that's hard. You guys don't even get what a twin flame is. It's the worst thing ever. Because that means I gave my soul to God. She actually gave her soul to the devil. I fell in love with a devil. Like, and you're going to go, no, that's not how. Yes, that is how it goes. This is the paradigms. This is like, I knew this. I'm coming out of my dark shadow. Okay? When you have the dark shadow of the soul, spiritual awakening, twin flame, sobriety, almost bankruptcy, weight loss journey, and it all comes at you at one time, how do you handle that? How? How many people didn't go back to drugs or alcohol, sex, whatever your addiction was? How many people just kept fighting through it, going, all right, shit, like I'm in this path, and I got beat here for at least, I thought only a year. I'm on three. I'm running on 3 years now from this. I know I'm coming out of it because I'm watching everything. And it's like all my soul contracts. When you have your soul contracts, you have a soul contract. You have to finish your soul contract before you can even move on to the next level. Everything is a contract. This is how I know this because everything's already planned out. So this conversation was probably already thought about 10 years ago, or sorry, 10 years in the future. And now it's just happening now. After this, I'm going to go to the gym. That workout's probably already happened, but I still have to do it. That's how my mentality is now. Is that if everything is already planned out in your life, you got to do it today to make sure that that plan happens. Okay? And it sounds weird, right? Yeah, I'm crazy. I get it. Cool. I'm crazy. But my paradigms. Watch this. I hate Canada. Hate it. It's one of the worst run countries in the world. It's absolutely freezing. The people here, we're fake as shit. Fake. We're the fakest country in the world. Our prime minister robbed us blind. We're so nice and kosher and loyal. We forgave him two, three times. Yeah, and I heard a rumor, and I don't know if this is true. It's a rumor, like I said. Apparently, his net worth is in like the 100 millions. How does a politician who makes 250, 400,000, whatever the number is, get to 100 million in 12, 16 years, however long he's been in power? What does that tell you? Okay, he lined his pockets. He's bankrupt us. He puts taxes on everything. It's one of the most expensive socialist countries you'll ever come to. Terrible. Still segregated. It's brutal. It won't teach you how to be better. It's just not a good country. I'm telling you this. North America's not good. Can't even tell you anything else. If this is the free world, good luck. It's the worst free world we ever be in. But my paradigm's twin flame, and that's hard because you fall in love with the heart. And I accepted her for who she was, but I also know I have to get rid of that. And I don't think she's got enough balls to step up and go, I'm sorry. And I'm going to go, fine. I'm going to keep going on this life. And I'm going to get faster, stronger, smarter, because life's already planned out, right? So catch me if you can. You can't. You can't. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so close to that six pack. Nobody believes me. And it's funny because everyone comes up to me in the gym. This one guy comes up to me and he goes, man, you're always here. You're pushing it hard. He goes, why are you doing this? I said, for a six pack. And he goes, really? He goes, well, why don't you go work on weights? And I go, but tell me what to do. Here's the deal. Until you actually lose all the body fat, why work out? Why work out with weights? Humor me on this. Because I'm doing the elliptical, level 17 out of 25 for 2.5 hours. And that's consistent. And that's pushing, pulling, okay? I don't know. I got pretty good definition, and that's all across my body. I'm starting to get veins on the top of my quads. I've never seen veiny quads. I'm getting line striations everywhere. Striations in my chest, my back, my abs. They're hard. They're rock hard. So I keep telling people, why do I need to work out right now? I've never seen myself skinny. I've never seen myself with a six pack. I want to look like Brad Pitt from Fight Club. I want to look like him. You see me, I June, and I look like him. You're gonna go shit. Dude's got a clean diet. He's healthy. He works out hard. He's disciplined. That takes motivation. I do it every day. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna go to the gym, work it out for 2.5 hours shortly here. So people don't understand. Like, come to my world. Come, come live in my world. When I tell people I'm trying to be the 1%, everything I do is 1%. Last week, I woke up, I think it was last Sunday. Last Sunday, I woke up, I went to, I might have gone out last Saturday actually. Yeah, okay, sorry. I did go out last Saturday. Not for long. I didn't go out for long. I think I went out and then came home pretty early actually. But yeah, came home to eat actually. Yeah. I was so hungry. I think I came home to eat. And because I only eat fruits and vegetables, yeah, I came home and ate a bowl of fruit. But I went to the gym the next day and huh, I don't remember. Honestly, that rant must have meant nothing. Whatever. It is what it is. All I know is that everything's planned out. And if I already know that my future, I'm going to have a successful business, beautiful wife, family, Australia, I'm planning this out now. So everything I do has to be planned out for tomorrow. Me eating healthy has to be planned out for tomorrow. When you eat food, you're not eating for today. It takes your body almost a day to like break everything down. Even if fruits and vegetables, it gets broken down really quickly. I know how my body works, but I'm telling you, you're eating for tomorrow. I'm working out for tomorrow. So it's like everything that I did yesterday, I will see the benefits for today. So moving forward, like I said, once I get this consulting done, I'm going to focus on the consulting, make sure my debt's at zero. I'm going to get that six pack. I'm going to do things legit. And I'm going to show everyone the way I did it and how long it took it. That's what these videos are going to do. This is literally me showing everyone how to build yourself up step by step by step. Takes 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. At least it was 10 years, right? Imagine if I was on YouTube with 10 years worth of creator content. And trust me, I don't even know if this is content. This is just me rambling so that I really don't have to pay for a therapist because, well, I don't like talking to people about my problems, but I'd rather just spit off into the internet and let you guys all just talk about me. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't think people have that mentality. Like even when I go, the same lady at the gym, I see her at No Frills, which is like our grocery store here, and she sees my diet. She goes, "I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get a six pack." And I go, "No, you're not. Like I'm not trying to hurt you or anything, but you don't do cardio." Her logic is that if she does abs every day, that she's going to get a six pack. I'm going, okay. Once again, so you're going to have chubbier arms, chubbier legs, chub on your back, but you're going to have a six pack? No, not how it works. Six pack is the very last thing you'll ever get. And I'm going to tell you this because right now, yesterday I went through a plateau, and now my stomach's only this big, like literally, and that maybe 2 pounds worth of fat and skin, maybe. Okay, so I'm getting very lean, but my goal is 6%. That might take me another year. It might, depending how I go. Or if I push it a little bit harder, I could probably get there in half a year. So either way, we'll see what happens. I'm going to tell you, by the end of the summer, I'm going to be chiseled. And when I show people, because she asked me out, she didn't ask me out, sorry, she's a little bit older. She's like my grandma's age. But she goes, "You said something very interesting in the grocery store." And I said, "Yeah, well, what was that?" She goes, "Well," she goes, "You said something about, does it look like I enjoy food at the rate I'm trying to get a six pack?" And she goes, "I've never seen you eat nothing but what you've been eating for the last year." And I said, "Every day, the exact same thing." And last Sunday, I woke up and I could have gone to town. I said, "Oh, maybe I'll just do a little bit of a cheat day today, and I'll have a box of Kraft dinner with some cheese, you know? Probably about 1,500 calories, to be honest with you." And then I was like, "Oh, go for a lasagna. Oh, I could go for a pizza." And I was telling her about this, and we talked for an hour about food. That's how bad that was. And then I went and worked out. Okay, so I was actually at that gym for like 4 or 5 hours doing a 2.5 hour workout. And as I was coming home, went to No Frills, got my healthy fruits and vegetables, whatever. And then here comes the intuition. Do I go straight and up left? And I could have just got myself like a $7 meat lover pizza from Little Caesars. Or do I go right and go home and eat healthy? I actually took the right home. And I didn't change my diet. And she asked me, she goes, "Did you falter that day?" I go, "No." I said, "The only reason I didn't is because I knew in my head that if I took that one cheat day, it almost negates everything that I've reprogrammed in my head to think." Because she goes, "But don't you miss that stuff? Don't you want to taste it?" And I go, "Yes, pizza tastes beautiful. Lasagna tastes amazing. I will go to town on stuff like that. Chocolate, ice cream. I love it all. I'm a fat kid." But I also come back with mentality thinking, if we taught everyone how to eat properly, taught people not to drink, taught people the effects of drugs and what the highs and lows will be, right off the start, give them the option to make the choice if they want to go to the fast food and stuff like that. Then they have that choice. They made that choice. They know why they're fat. They know why they're unhealthy. They know why they have health problems. Okay? Made that choice. They don't teach you this. They don't teach you how to eat properly. I keep telling people, they go, oh, another lady at the gym, she goes, you're anorexic. And I go, no, 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 no. I eat 6 to 8 pounds a day, 5 to 6,000 calories. No, no, no. I may lose a pound on the cardio day and eat 7 pounds. Let's do the difference. A 7 pound difference, okay? 7 pounds. Okay? Burn a pound, seven different. And then I put 7 pounds in and I'm still losing weight. That's trying to show you people if they taught us how to eat properly. Because I'm gonna tell you, I eat for 5 hours a day, nonstop. I should just do a mukbang one time, a live mukbang of me eating. You guys will just go, wow, that is the healthiest amount of fruit and vegetables and grains, yogurt, all the healthy stuff. It gets to a point now, I crave the fruit. And yesterday, this was interesting because I haven't had beef in a long time, like a year. Maybe in the last year, I've had beef twice, maybe 3 times, and I've had stomach ache every time. But yesterday, I was craving beef. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go get me some ground beef because it's on sale. So I got ground beef, vegetables, and hot sauce. That was my dinner last night. Don't get me wrong. It was amazing. Just the change because I've normally eaten tuna for the last year and change. So I just wanted some beef just to change it up. Tasted so good. It was amazing. Tasted amazing. A lot more calories. A lot. So I'm gonna have to work out harder today. But afterwards, I was like, man, I'm full. I was like, do I want to go out? I was like, no, you know what? I'd rather just sit at home and eat a big bowl of fruit. And even though I was full, I ate that fruit. I ate another bowl of fruit and everything. And it satisfies my cravings. And I tell people like, if alcohol was my thing, my drinks were ciders. I love ciders, which is fruit, sugar, right? When I quit ciders, I said, okay, how am I going to quit drinking and go to something else? So I started picking up ice cream sandwiches, chocolate bars. So that would be my daily fix. And then I was like, okay, but I'm still wanting to drink lots of fluids. Maybe me drinking also because I wanted to get the fluids in me because I didn't drink a lot of water or whatnot. So I started changing it. Instead of having pop, I'd have chai tea with honey. Okay, so now I'm getting the water, but I'm also getting the sugar. See, I got a sugar addiction. I can't deny it. I know what my addictions are. I like sugar. So then I said, okay, well, I'm still kind of gaining weight. So I got off the chocolate bars. I haven't had chocolate bars in over a year. Okay, but I've changed it so that if I do want chocolate, I have either a protein shake or a protein bar. Okay, sure, it's still got chocolate on it, but it's made from soy. It's all the other stuff, right? So I'm not putting in like a Mars bar or a caramel or a Butterfingers or whatever out there. Putting in healthier stuff. And it's now that I crave the healthy stuff that I'm not willing to even deviate off my path anymore. So it's like I've retrained my mind to learn to love what we were supposed to learn to eat. Okay. I've also gone to the gym. And I keep telling people if you can look at the wall for 3 minutes and not look at the TV, you can start controlling your mind really well. I did 2 days ago, 46 minutes. I looked straight at that wall. 46 minutes. I'm gonna tell you, when you're doing elliptical for 46 minutes and you just look at a wall, it's like you're zoned in on that path that your body just runs to it. You're just going to that path. And it's 46 minutes. That's some Bruce Lee shit. I'm trying to show people you gotta control your mind. Because I'm gonna tell you, if this life's already planned out, control your mind, control your thoughts. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. And this weekend was really hard because I had like 3 different people come at me. I'm thinking, you guys are very interesting because I'm a spiritual healer. The only reason you're coming at me is because I'm attacking your demons. I'm the mirror to you. You don't get this. you're going to look at me and your inner demons will come out. And I know this. And the one guy goes, "Oh, I'm a seer. This is my last life in this world, blah, 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 blah." And his demons came out aggressively, aggressively. Picked up and he goes, "You believe in different things than me, blah, blah, blah." I go, "Yeah? What are you scared about? Go to the psychic. Pay the $100. Watch her tell you about your life. And then when it happens and you go, 'Oh, she controlled my life.' No, your life is already planned out. Scared? Scared? Scared to know your ending? Because I keep telling people, I know my ending. I don't know how to get there. I know I'm going to get there, but I know the ending. So, I don't know. Why are people scared?" So he lost it on me. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know what the hell a seer is. So I went and checked it out. And I'm thinking, you're not a seer, bud. You should have been able to control your emotions. The fact that you went off on me, you're something else, bud. You talk a big game. That's all it is. You call everyone else fake, but I'm telling you right now, you might be the fakest person there is. I'm not fake. I'm wearing a freaking caftan and cowboy hat. Who's fake? I, I, I've gone out into the city looking like this, and people go, "You're a white guy wearing that? What is wrong with you?" And I go, "I don't know. It's comfortable. I don't care what you guys think. Makes me happy. I'm good." And then to have my buddy tell me that we're working at 5 o'clock at night, and I wrote back those messages and I deleted them, wrote them, deleted them, wrote them, deleted them. And it was tough for me because he probably saw it, and it was probably 15 minutes before I finally pressed enter. And I just said, like, "What do you mean 5 o'clock?" He goes, "Oh, well, Google stops snowing by that time." And I said, "Well, how about this? How about I go out right now? I'll go do all the walks before 5, 6 o'clock. And then if it snows at 6 o'clock yesterday, you and the rest of the crew can go out and finish whatever else is left. At least I get my hours." And he goes, "Oh, no, don't worry about it then, man. I'll find someone else." So I lose out on a day of work because he goes out on Fridays. And I guarantee he went out on Friday, got drunk, was hungover, told me to be ready by 7 a.m. He was probably in bed nursing his little bitch ass hangover. Okay. Screws me out of a day at work, and then almost screws me out of a nighttime, and like, just because of his addictions. Okay. Lesson learned. You know what? Like, I'm gonna talk to one of my other guys and work with him then. I'm not going to be that loyal guy for you anymore. Sounds bad, but you can't be loyal to me. I can't be loyal to you. That's the game. Two-way street. Two-way street. So you know what? Good on him and his addictions. You know, I hope that he can sleep well at night because he doesn't think he has problems. But I'm going to tell you, when you own a company, and you tell people as soon as it snows 1 inch, we will be at your door shoveling your walks, and he's got 30, 60 contracts just in the one area that I'm at. I wonder how many people phoned him and said, "Hey, where are you?" "Oh, you know what? I'm not going to make it in until about 5 o'clock. Stuff came up." "Oh, well, don't we pay you a certain amount each month and you're supposed to shovel the walks no matter what? So if we had to come out twice yesterday, I could have at least had all the walks done in the morning. They could have had the walks done at the night. Everyone would have been happy." But hey, you know what? You run your own company. This is your reputation, not mine. Because at the end of the day, my hands are clean. My hands are cleaner than clean. And I didn't get mad at him. It just said, "Fine, that's who you are. I get it." And then my cousin coming at me yesterday, and I'm thinking, man, all three of you people came at me within the last 2 days, and I'm just thinking, okay, you got a lot of demons. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't shit on somebody's dreams. 'Cause I'm going to tell you right now, when I say I'm going to become the king, I already tell you guys, I get rid of my paradigms. I knew my paradigms. Truest form of love, I get rid of her. I get you beautiful. I get a soulmate, okay? But I'm going to tell you, the twin flame's hard because it's emotions you'll never feel. It's so crazy. The energy, and I base my life on energy, okay? I base my life on energy. I can feel people's energy. If I get bad energy from you, I have to walk away. I'll even tell you like, hey, I gotta go. Like have a great day. But if I get calmness, that's the only way I can stay in a conversation. It sounds so weird because I base my whole life on energy. I base on what I feel. I feel all the energy. Even when I was sick last week and I was hallucinating and I'd focus on the cold, my whole body would get cold and I'd go, holy, I'd feel the coldness go from step, from shoulder all the way to the feet. Cold. And then hot, I focus on the hot and it explode. So when you feel your own energies and you're starting to see how different it is, it's crazy. So when people come at me, I'm going, you don't know me. You don't know what a spiritual awakening is about. Because that's all based on your energies, and it's all based on the fact that everything now happens to you because it's meant to. I'm supposed to turn left, turn left, turn right, turn right. I'm supposed to cross the road, I'll cross the road. I'm supposed to stop, I stop. And it's nothing I can even control anymore. It's like I'm just on auto tune walking life. I'm gonna tell you something. My auto tune is telling me keep going Africa, then in Africa. And the reason I keep saying this, because if I'm staying in Canada, they're going to kill me. They'll hate me in Canada. They won't kill me. They'll hate me. But if I go to Africa, where they don't really care about that country as much as the G7 countries, I'm going to tell you something. If my idea takes off, I'll be king. King. I'll change the world so crazily that whatever little community actually follows me and believes in me in Africa will be more self-sustainable than anywhere else in the world with less education. Imagine that. Imagine that. People who are self-reliable 80 to 90% of their life. And all they have to do is focus on their passions to make their own money. Wouldn't that be a different ball game? That'd be the biggest ball game changer ever. I'd be showing the elite that you guys screwed everyone over. I'm just proving it. I'm showing everyone how to do it the right way. That being said, this is a 47-minute rant. I'm not even going to really look at the video because I don't even know where the hell this probably will take me. But I'm going to tell you, this is Divinity Virtue. My name's Dustin Taylor. Gotta take your losses before you become the boss. Try to be 1% better every day. Try to help everyone to move forward and be the best versions of themselves so they can grow and succeed. Let's build this planet up, not break it down. Build it up. That being said, everything happens on divine timing. Please go check out my website, Divinity Virtue. Everything's done. There's a workout plan now. There's a nice Mediterranean slash pescatarian diet. There's a lot of good ways to reprogram your mind. I want people to realize this. Reprogram your mind. At the end of the day, life is already planned out. Everything has already happened. Learn to control your thoughts, your emotions. Try not to lose it on other people. Keep it as kosher and as calm as you can. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the year of the dragon, year of the karma. You do things right, I'm going to tell you, you got 20 years of good luck coming your way. You do things wrong, fuck around and find out. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a bad year for people who are on the dark side. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't believe me, find out. That being said, my name is Dustin Taylor. This is Divinity Virtue. God bless and have a wonderful weekend.